Yo, what up? It's and Moses gang. I know it's dark outside. Yes, I'm outside. But this is a fucked up ass video, man. RIP Gangsta Boo, man. Death comes unexpectedly. RIP Big Titty, Big Booty, Sexy Ass Gangsta Boo, man. We had a rough 2022, and I'm glad that you made it through. But at the end of the day, we lost so many people that I love personally. RIP Sanford the P. RIP Kevin Samuels. Oh no, excuse me. RIP Kevin Samuels. That was not a sneak diss. I've been drinking. My motor skills are a little bit off, so bear with me. RIP Kenny Red. RIP Takeoff. RIP a lot of people, and if I missed you, I'm so very sorry. I love you just as much. But I don't want to make this video, this shouldn't take long, you know what I mean? Y'all got to get y'all beneficiaries together. If you believe in having a will, have a will. Whatever you have to do, make sure that there's a balance to what you do. And funny enough, ironically enough, Sinful the P actually did make a video for all the Sinful the P fans where he was saying that he used to have a crush on Gangsta Boo and he would masturbate to her and all, you know. He did say that. I'm not trying to just put that on his name. He did say that out of his mouth on one video. Can't remember it. It's not important. But at the end of the day, you know, we have to have a balance to everything that we do. You know what I mean? Now, back in the day, when I was when I was a jit, when I was a young person, I used to do things very backwards. I would live very fast because I didn't know when death was coming. I didn't know when death was going to bless me to see, you know, the other side of existence, you know, because death is a transformative energy. It's not necessarily an ending. It's not necessarily a beginning. It's just something that always occurs. You know, the Egyptians believe that we are constantly dying. We live 1,000 deaths every day from one thing going to another. I'm going to give you an example. One great example is when the human brain learns information that replaces other information, parts of the brain cells die. For example, let's say you were speaking to me and you used the word patronize. If somebody were to say, "Are you trying to patronize me?" or "I'm sick of you patronizing me," that's not actually how you pronounce that word. It's actually patronizing, right, in that context. So if I were to say, that's not how you say that. It's not actually patronize. Patronize is a word, but patronize means when you shop at a store or when you buy something from someone, right? Now, patronizing is when you make fun of someone's intelligence. Excuse me. So if I were to tell you that and you accepted that as knowledge and you used the word correctly, parts of your brain would fall off and be filled with brain cells that store that information as truth. Okay, so we do die 1,000 deaths every day. Every time you learn, a part of you dies, which is a good thing, bro, because that's how birth happens, through death, right? But we have to do what we need to do to prepare ourselves for that next stage, to prepare our loved ones for that next stage, to prepare ourselves for that next stage. It's nothing wrong with anticipating death, but we do have to understand, like I said, what we prepare ourselves for. It's imperative. It's nothing wrong with loving death. It's nothing wrong with loving life. Do you think the people want you to just die and be fucked up and broke and in harm's way? No. We do have to acknowledge the past loved ones, you know? And one thing that I think is fucked up about the black community, which I love, which I'm a part of, I don't really have too much of a choice but to love it. And I don't love it just because I don't have a choice, but that's who I am. That's what I do, you know? We don't acknowledge the past loved ones enough. And the things that we do, the things that we do, it's not enough. Pouring out one for the dead homies, that's cool, but do you know why you're doing it? Do you understand that when you pour out that little piece of that 40 or that Hennessy or even that Fiji water, RIP stand for the P, you're not supposed to pour all of it out? You're supposed to have real intentions. You're supposed to take a sip so that essence can flow through your brain, can flow through your veins. I'm sorry, it's a little cold out here. But at the end of the day, we have to understand, we do have to light these candles. We do have to light an incense outside. We do have to take a piece of that 12-piece chicken nugget meal and bury a nugget in the ground or feed it to a squirrel. Feed it to a bird. Not a nugget, maybe some peanuts or something like that, but I digress. It's giving energy to these spirits because it's just as real as what you are. Real. You're a real nigga, right? Okay. So you do have to understand that the ancestors need you like you need them. Every time somebody dies that you love, a part of your spirit is activated. A part of your genes, if they were blood related to you, are activated. And let me just put that in there. Let's say that you loved Jimi Hendrix's music. If you constantly play All Along the Watchtower, Castles Made of Sand, Purple Haze, Hey Joe, if you constantly played his music, then his music has influenced your genes in some way. That's real. So let's say if you were alive while Jimi Hendrix was, you went to Woodstock, you spent the money that you spent on the albums. When he died, that activated a part of your genes because your loved one, all the love and all the energy that you put in him has gone to the astral plane. And now, because it is no longer on the physical world, even if they're still earthbound spirits, that love is now inside of you. Ask yourself this. When you died, excuse me. When one of your loved ones died, have you felt like you were a little stronger? Have you felt like you had to tap in to yourself? That's because you were searching. You were searching. And that part of you returned to where it was supposed to be. In the astral realm. In the astral plane. Okay. Gangsta boo. I do want to say RIP. I got a little bit of Budweiser left. Actually, no, I'm going to pour something else. And I'm going to light a... low-key, I feel like lighting a cigarette for the homie, but I'm kind of cold, like I said. Very cold, not kind of. But I do want to say shout out to King Yella, man. Everybody go to King Yella. Follow King Yella if you don't. Brilliant mind, very magnetic personality. And I'm glad he's doing his thing instead of punching y'all niggas in the face that deserved it. You know what I mean? But I just want everybody to appreciate life, respect life, prepare to die. Because it's going to happen. Not today, not tomorrow, as long as you're a good person. And if you are a good person. And if you take care of yourself. Anything can happen at any time, any day. But respect life. What I was saying before was, yes, I used to live fast. I used to do this. I used to do that. But at the end of the day, I still had a plan. You know what I mean? I was a dedicated dope boy. Very. I was dedicated to the point where I understood that dealing with certain type of people could put me in a fucked up position. Having sex, masturbating, smoking too much, drinking too much, abstaining from certain things put me in a better position because all these dope boys, oh no, I can't come out because I'm chilling with my girl, That was the number one thing that I really saw. Niggas fucking too much. Niggas hanging out with this big head, bald head ass bitch. Niggas being depressed because they broke up with their girlfriend, so they couldn't sell dope. They couldn't make money. And I was thinking, well, I mean, maybe I shouldn't have a bitch. You know what, bro? I think I'm gonna hop out the game. My girl told me I should just shave my head, cut these dreads, and just suck on her legs. Like, nigga, what the fuck, nigga? No, I need some weed, nigga. You better deliver it to me. Like, bro, what the fuck? So you stop selling, so I can't smoke weed because you're a bitch? Once her titty sucked? You weird ass nigga. So I just dedicated myself to abstinence at a certain amount of time. And everybody keeps saying, oh no, because you don't know how to get pussy. What the nigga, I grew up with a single mother with 8 females in the house. How the fuck I didn't know how to get pussy? Do you think that's even possible? Do you think that's plausible? Do you think that's logical? That's nonsensical is what the fuck that is. God damn it. I've been, man, hey, if I look like this right now, what you think I looked like back then? The same, but a teenager. I always been beautiful my whole life, ever since I was born. Nigga, have you ever seen my ultrasounds? Nigga, I was sexy in my ultrasounds, nigga. What the fuck? I've been looking like this. It was no problem with me having sex. No, it wasn't. It never, ever. Personality, let me tell you something. When you look like me, bro, personality doesn't really mean shit. You just gotta keep your fucking mouth closed. If you want some pussy and you look good and you don't know how to talk to females, guess what? Shut the fuck up. They'll give you some pussy. They will email you some pussy. They will USPS you some pussy. Just don't say no stupid shit. Simple. I was just focused on the minor. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I digress. I really wasn't trying to talk about myself. But I just do want to say RIP Gangsta Boo, man. Another member, the 3rd member of 3-6 Mafia has passed. It hurts me to my core to keep saying RIP. 365 days, it feels like I lost 365 of my niggas. And it's not okay. Now, these people aren't people that have met me and shook my hand and got to smell my cologne or anything like that. But they've impacted me. They changed my personality. They altered how I interact with this world. And now I understand. Because when I was growing up, my grandmother is, I want to say she's like 73 or something like that. I don't know. I don't keep up with that shit. But at the end of the day, she started to get more, she changed because her friends kept fucking dying. And at first, you know, I had a different understanding when it comes to my emotional body. Different understanding. But when I saw how she was changing, it really concerned me. Let's just say that. Shout out to my grandma, man. Hey, Virgo Nation. But now I do understand. I've only lost maybe 2 good friends, close friends that I knew that I saw on a regular basis. And I couldn't understand why a lot of people felt how they felt as far as their friends dying. Because it's really, to the youngins, I want y'all to listen, it's really like a piece of your world is leaving. And you can't touch it. And you can't hug it, and you can't tell it how much you appreciate it. But these are people. It's not a block. It's not a fucking video game. It's not a phone. It's a person with real emotions, with real feelings, with the same shit that you feel, but someone else, right? I do love the music that has come from 3-6 Mafia. And 1/6 of the Mafia 6 is gone. Again. Shit, that's half. Nigga, it was only 6 people in 3-6 Mafia. Now 3 of these people are dead. RIP Lord Infamous, RIP Coop, and RIP Gangsta Boo, man. Mafia for life. It's Aaron Moses, I'm the bang, you the bang. We the band together, man. Life is in the breath. Breathe it in. R.I.P. Sinful to P. Peace.